Hey friends, I am so excited. I have Keren's brand new stamps here with me. I have some amazing techniques to share with you using the foam stamps. If you have not used foam stamps before, be sure to stick around for the full video because I will be taking out several different mediums and I will be playing around with them, and I will be sharing my favorite medium to use with the foam stamps. I have so many ideas to share with you, so let's get started. I'm going to start off the video by using some VersaFine ink. You can use any ink with these foam stamps, but I wanted to show you how the foam stamps will stamp. They aren't like regular rubber stamps or clear stamps. These are not meant to give a very perfect impression. In fact, I actually love the grunginess that the foam stamps give, as you could see here. This is probably one of my favorite stamps that Keren has designed, the cassette tape. It brings back so many different memories. With this stamp, I wanted to try a stamp off technique, and this heart has some lines on it, but within the lines there is no other texture, so I wanted to create my own texture by taking another one of Keren's stamps and stamping on to the heart stamp, and then I will be lifting up some of that ink on the heart stamp, and as you could see, I created my own texture using two different stamps. I absolutely love how this turned out. This technique is so easy and can be used with rubber stamps and clear stamps, so I cannot wait to see if you guys give it a try. All right, the next medium I am going to pull out is Zig markers and distress crayons. I'm actually going to be working with the distress crayons first. I'm sure you guys are not going to be surprised when I say that I have not used the distress crayons. I have had them for quite some time. I just haven't used them. I may have used one or two here and there, but definitely not as many as I'm using today. I could not resist doing a rainbow on these paintbrushes. It just was screaming rainbow to me. I don't know. I love a good rainbow. So I took the crayons, colored the tops with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then I just colored the handles black, nothing special. And I'm spritzing a little bit of water on there, and they just come to life, as you're going to see here. I'm just going to stamp it down on some regular cardstock. I'm not doing anything fancy today, not using any fancy paper or anything. And I absolutely love how this turned out. And you can get so many stamped images with a little bit of the distress crayons. I was actually really surprised. Look at all that. That's just from a little bit of coloring that I did on the stamp, and look at how much is still left. I can see myself using this stamp and the distress crayons a lot in the near future. I wanted to try some markers with the foam stamp, so I just picked some Zig markers. You can definitely use any markers you have on hand, even Crayola markers if you have those. And I am just coloring the top and the bottom with different colors, and as you can see here, it stamps out wonderfully. Next medium is spray. I am using the Dina Wakley gloss spray, but you could definitely use any spray you have on hand. The trick is to not actually spray the stamps. If you spray the stamps, you're going to get way too much liquid on the stamps and you will not get a really good impression. So what I did was I took the nozzle out and I'm putting the spray onto some plastic. You can use any non-porous surface you have, but I just dabbed it into that liquid. And as you could see, it definitely holds a lot of that liquid, so you can get a few different impressions. I really love the effect of the Dina Wakley gloss spray, but it is not my favorite medium. It is coming up soon, so be sure to stick around. I am now going to take a gel plate, some acrylic paint, and my brayer, and I am going to spread out some of the acrylic paint onto the gel plate. I am then going to take the stamp and pick up some of that acrylic paint. I definitely could have used more paint, but I didn't want to add too much, because if you add too much paint, it's going to pull up in the areas that you don't want it to. So I was trying to be a little cautious, but as you could see, it works wonderfully for just a little bit of texture in the background of a project. And now I can take another piece of paper, lay it onto my gel plate, and pull up that print. As you could see in just one second, I absolutely love gel printing. I can never get enough of it. You could see here, just so much fun, so much texture. It's amazing. When I'm making prints with my gel plate and different mediums, I love to keep the prints and turn them into super quick cards to send out to my friends. All right, this time I added the paint to the brayer. Then I rolled some of the excess onto the gel plate, and then I'm going to take the brayer and put the paint straight onto the stamp, and then you're going to see it's going to stamp out a super cute heart. I absolutely love these hearts. I love the string-like effect that's going through the heart. It's super cool. The next medium I'm going to use is Ken Oliver Color Burst Powders. I absolutely love these, and yes, this is my favorite medium to use with foam stamps. What you're going to want to do is sprinkle on just a very small amount onto a non-porous surface. I'm just using my gel plate because it's right here. Add a little spritz of water and you could see how pigmented the powders are and how great of a stamped image you get. You could definitely use different shimmer powders or mica powders. I think it would look really cool with a little bit of shine to the stamped images. I love the coverage that the powders give, but also a little bit of grunginess at the same time. I'm going to take that heart stamp that has a lines through it but no extra texture on it, and I'm going to tap it onto my gel plate with the powder and pick up some of that pigment, and then take another stamp, add a little bit of texture. I just love the fact that you can mix and match the stamps and kind of create your own at the same time. I am just scratching the surface with all of the mediums and different techniques you can use with the foam stamps. I have created a short playlist with even more techniques using some of the mediums that I used in today's video. I hope to see you there, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.